Radical.
Welcome to Flea Market Stories, documenting one man's journey into the world of flea marketing. This was a very notable day. A lot happened on this day, and I don't want to cut it short. So what I'm going to start doing is maybe multi-parts on the flea marketing days. I do it on Saturday and Sunday. So maybe if it's not a notable day or a slow day, hey, you know what? Might be 5-10 minutes. But if it's a day like this, then what I do here is document my flea marketing. So there might be a whole lot of documenting. And one reason I'm doing this in a two-part is because I feel that the show off Saturday I'm about to record needs this before it. There needs to be some frame of reference for the next show off Saturday. Let's talk about an unexpected trade partner. Really nice guy, cool guy, bit quirky, He was to the right of me. And let me tell you about something that is a lost thing, and it's respect for salespeople. He actually had some movies, some DVD movies. And I see that he had cars, some knives, all different kind of stuff he was selling. Had a nice spread. Even had I don't know if he had a LeBron James rookie card. Maybe not a rookie, but he had some nice LeBron James. He had some football, that Chargers quarterback. He had a lot of nice stuff out, I don't even like LeBron James, but I'm complimenting him like, yeah, it's a nice LeBron James card. He had some nice stuff he was selling. I would say he had much better stuff overall as a spread actually than me. Except for the fancy TVs and stuff, he had some nice stuff. Nice stuff. Out of respect for me, he says. He did not put out the DVD movies. I love that, man. Because I asked him if he had any movies, because I said I have movies sometimes, and I'm looking for some horror movies. I didn't specify why, but I just said I'm looking for some horror movies. And he said I might have some, but out of respect for you, and I saw you were trying to push your movies, I didn't bring mine out. So I just love that. I love that. I can't stress how awesome that was that he would, have that kind of respect for a complete stranger, no less. So, one thing on my dollar table I gave him was a car that looked like a Toyota MR2. I said, okay, well, that is your reward for respecting me. And he said, cool. I had a car like this at one time, so that's pretty awesome. What's the odds? He had a car like that Hot Wheels. There's other things I might mention from, me and this new trade partner, but I want to focus on the trade itself. Now, we brought out some DVDs, maybe about 20, maybe a little less. There was The Grudge. There was a horror movie with Batgirl, Alicia Silverstone. I didn't know she was in a horror movie or whatnot, a scary movie. There was Jack Frost. I heard that's a pretty crazy movie. I haven't seen that. Not anything great, but still horror movies. I don't even know what this guy that I trade stuff at the game store likes. Heck, he might go for all these because, it might be ones that he doesn't have. Now, the trade was this. I said, I might trade you different DVDs or movies that are comedies, that are series and whatnot. That, I might give you 3 for maybe 1 for the horror. Because right now at this point, I'm trying to move away from the DVDs and focus on just acquiring as many games as possible. And by Christmas time, transition to almost exclusively a game store. Rick Stop! I'm not going to call it Rick Stop. It's kind of... No, I'm not going to call it Rick Stop. But that's the goal. So I'm looking to actually do whatever I can to take things that I have and trade for video games. But still, I realize I need to get horror movies to actually go and get credit at the game store to get more games. Probably just more copies of Grand Theft Auto 5. Probably. But I gotta be I don't know. This guy might catch on that I'm a seller if I keep buying Grand Theft Auto 5. So maybe I might have to mix it up and get some other different games and, get my Grand Theft Auto 5s on auctions online. But we made the deal. I gave him $60 of store credit that excludes any TVs, any video games, any magazines, comics, special magazines like, the expensive ones I have. So there was rules, and he could get three times as much because he wanted 20 for the stack. Three times as much, which I thought was a very fair deal. So he went over there, he was loading up on certain things, and I, in part two, might go on to into detail what he loaded up on. He was over there for a while, just going through everything just to make sure he didn't miss anything. The trade was this: the games for he got. I still owe him $38 worth of stuff, so he's got to come back. The trade was the horror movies and a video game. The next show off Saturdays is the lead in for the next show off Saturdays. I'm going to show off my horror movies that I acquired today and video game. Take a wild guess what it is.